Hey everyone, we're back.
back.
We just got done playing a game of Heat, Pedal to the Metal. We actually did a season of it. So Michael is going to explain how a season works.
I am. We did the 61 version of Pedal to the Metal, where you do 3 races and whoever gets the most points wins. And I was not the winner. That was for sure. I didn't even get second. I lost to an AI. Somebody here won.
Yeah, I was the winner of this game for once. I'm just kidding. I've won a couple times. So I'm just going to show a quick little close-up of what the scores look like.
You probably got to go way closer than that. I don't know. If you can read that, good job.
But just to recap, after 3 races, I ended up coming in first place with 26 points. And then I can't read your handwriting.
Black AI got 16. The black car got 16. I got 13. I was driving the green one. And
I was doing the blue car.
Yeah, red got 4th at 10. And then gray got 5th at 7 points. And then yellow only got 5 points, so they struggled a lot. But that was really fun. I liked how we got our upgrade cards. Janela definitely used her upgrades to an advantage a lot in the last race.
Yeah, I did. That was awesome.
It was crazy. This 4-wheel drive card, it is powerful at this Italian track where you have to go so fast. She went like 24 spaces like twice.
But that was a lot of luck with being able to draw a lot of my 4 cards on top of what I had already played. So just to recap, in the first race of the game, which one did we even race? It's been a little while. We played it over a few days.
Yeah, Great Britain was first. Janela won that race, and I got last because I spun out twice.
Oh my gosh,
I tried to catch up early and it made a mistake. So I got last on that one, and then we went to U.S.A. I won that one, and Janela got second. And then on the last one, on Italia, Janela won that race and I got 3rd, so she definitely is the winner, which is funny because on BGA I'm ranked, I think, 15th in the world right now, so
so maybe I should start playing it.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Maybe.
No, I think it's just a lot of...
It's a lot different in person.
Well,
and
I can't say all of it was completely luck, but I did get pretty lucky on a lot of cards, card draws, because I like to play like a maniac, and on a lot of the corners when you probably should not play your stress cards, which are these cards right here. So these stress cards, you literally just play it and you pick a random card off your deck. So this one, I just picked a random one, gives you a 2. You have cards that go from 1 to a 4. So you're kind of chancing it to see if you're trying to go over a corner. Obviously you want to pull a 1 because you're trying to make it slow and not blow it, because then you take heat. But on the straightaways, when you play it, you're hoping to get a 4. So you're just kind of like, do I go for it? Well, a lot of times I was a maniac and played stress cards on the corners. And in this racetrack, there's a corner of 2 and there's a corner of 3. And we had one corner that literally gives you an extra heat when you blow it. And I somehow survived doing that because I thought I was going to spin out because I didn't have very much heat left. But I played a 2-speed, a 1-speed, and a stress card. And if I would have drawn a 3 or a 4, I would have spun out. But I luckily drew a 2 and only, what do you call it?
You
blew it. I blew the corner by 2.
And it was a corner with an extra heat, so she had to lose 3 heat, which is even more crazy that you risked it. But you've risked it on all 3 races like a maniac, using stress cards only on a corner, and it's worked out, drawing like a 2 and a 1.
Well, because I got really good sponsor cards too. Like a lot of times, well, this race it helped especially a ton that I started with those ones, because it was a speed of 4 card, and it let me get rid of 2 heat cards.
That was a good one.
So
while you were leading.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get rid of heat while you're in the lead. And you got rid of it twice because you had 2 of them.
Yeah, I did.
They're right here. She had 2 of those cards. Pretty good sponsor cards. We played with every module in the game. We played with weather. We played with these tokens that change it up a bit. I don't know how that camera is. We played with the press. We did the drivers things. That's how we did the 1961. This was the last race. So yeah, I guess if you guys want to see us do a 1962 one, we can do a race and talk about that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And you guys can even pick the AI cars. If you like black, red, yellow, or gray, comment which one you think is better than us. Oh,
oh, he just killed that.
I just killed them. Or if you think blue or green is gonna win, I guess you could kind of, wow, I cannot show these cars.
They're so little.
I'm green and Janelle is blue, so you guys could pick one of the other ones or whatever, and then we'll, I don't know, if you comment, maybe we can shout it out if it ends up winning or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think we talked about part of the game too is we get these upgrade cards. So after each race?
Before
each race. You get to pick these upgrade cards, and this is kind of what they looked like. And honestly, the ones I picked were fabulous for this racetrack.
The ones I got, but I can't remember what my other one was.
So
did I only have two
the first
upgrades?
one that I had was a speed of 2. And then I was able to look at my discard pile, pick 2 cards, and then put it at the top, or put it in my draw deck, and then shuffle my draw deck to be able to draw more cards. But I got pretty lucky with this once because I played it at the very end when my draw deck was completely empty.
Oh,
so I played it, and then I got to play, or yeah, pick exactly the cards that I was wanting to get into my hands, because then after that I have to draw. So yeah, so it worked out really good. My other one was 4-wheel drive, which is the, yeah, 4-wheel drive. So this one gives you a movement of 4, plus lets you get an extra card drawn from your deck to give you a little boost. And then this one is also a 4-wheel drive, which lets you do 3 of them. So for this last race, I was able to pair both of them twice.
And this is only a 2-lap race, because that's what the driver strike thing does. Yeah. I wonder if I would have caught you if I had one more lap. Probably not. You were so far ahead.
I wonder if, like you, like I actually like to keep, like I kept all these in my hand. I started off with you start off with these upgrades.
No, you start off with this in your hand.
I started off with 2 of my upgrades plus my sponsor cards. Mm-hmm. So I kept all of it from the very beginning, and that's why I was very slow until I went maniac mode and played it all. But
it's smarter to be slower at the beginning than at the end.
Yeah, well, because you spent a sponsor card that was a movement of 6 right off the bat,
and that was so that I could make this 5 corner. I doubt you can see it, but yeah. So because I wouldn't have been close enough, because I started first and I needed to be able to go a certain amount of spaces. True. So I played. And I didn't want to use a heat to go to 3rd, but that probably would have been smarter, because then I could have played that 6 card on the big straightaway instead.
Yeah, and that was interesting at the very start of this race. I started off first, which I think almost every race I got to start in the front, actually.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I started off first in this race.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And then...
no. Yeah, you're right.
Everybody passed me.
So I started back farther.
Yeah, so I had a lot of advantages in my direction, which was nice. Well, I don't know what else to talk about, so...
This is what the weather tile looks like, I guess. You draw a random one of these out of 6. I don't know if you guys know what heat is. But yeah. Oh, and then the AI gets to move for these cards, or the legends as they're called in this game. And that stinking black one was able to go 19 spaces, which is the highest they can go, twice. So that's why he was just so fast. And the red one beat me at the end too, so that kind of stunk. I was so slow at the end. Now I know when you're at this track, it matters even more. But I should not have taken a second break. I should have just kept whichever one I had.
You should have kept the 5, is what you should have done.
Well, I don't know which one I drew.
Oh.
But I meant when I drew upgrades, because there's all of these different upgrade cards. I mean, there's so many different ones that do all sorts of different things. But I should have taken one that goes fast. Ooh, look at that one. That takes heat, though. That's weird.
There was a, I can't remember which one it was.
Some of these are good because they let you get rid of stress.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this game is stressful. You also like are lucky with your stress cards. I always am like scared to use them in the corners because
yeah, I did mention.
I'm not a maniac like you most of the time. I was once, and I actually got lucky too. But these cards are mean. I hate these more than I hate the heat cards.
Yeah, this is what the heat. This is what the heat cards look like. The heat cards literally just take up space in your hand, and you can get rid of them when you're in the first or second gear. First gear, you can get rid of 3 of them if you have them in your hand. Second gear, you can only get rid of 1. So as you're going faster, it can be really hard to get rid of heat cards from your hand, and you can't just discard them, so they're just stuck in your hand, taking up space. So that sucks. But stress is the same way. That's true. Because stress, you can't discard them or anything. They're just in your hand, and you just have to pick the right time to play them to help you in the straightaway. And a lot of times you are supposed to play them in the straightaway because it's a little bit less scary. But I'm a maniac, like I said. And played it in the corner. But yeah, that's a little bit of a recap on our Heat first season, 1961. Is that what you said? Yep.
So the way this game works is you have 3 built-in seasons. You got 1961, 1962, and 1963. And then after you do all of those, you can make your own because they have track cards. And you can do all 4 if you want. And then just draw a random event card like this. So ignore what it says besides the text and the stuff on the side. Just ignore the race number and other stuff, and then you just do the ability that it tells you and how to get sponsors and all that. So that's kind of interesting. The press corner was always seemed to be where the
for 2 out of the 3 races.
So we didn't really get to use that to get sponsors. So it was really hard. Well, yeah, because you blew it like a maniac. I'm too scared to blow that much. I was way too conservative though. Until the end. I used 1 heat the first lap. And that was back here.
The first lap, I was completely out of heat.
It was to boost. It was at the end of the lap to boost. I didn't use a heat on any of the first turns, so. Yeah,
I was completely out of heat by the end of the race. Or by, my goodness.
I think you're lucky, though, that you had these sponsor cards that let you cool down, because you would have been full of like 4 or 5 heat cards in your hand and wouldn't have been able to cool down.
Yeah, I would have been dead without those sponsor cards. And I could have played them sooner, like to be able to catch up here when I was falling behind already at the beginning of the race. But like I said, I wanted to keep them because I knew I wanted to blow the corners.
Oh yeah, you want to keep them to use their abilities, yeah.
I wanted to blow the corners so then I would have heat in my hand to be able to get rid of them, because you also can't get rid of them unless they're in your hand.
Yeah.
So
I tried to get a really good combo. And I messed up because I was in front of the car thinking that it would go first. But I played this +2 slipstream. You already slipstream 2 if you land next to somebody or behind them by 1. You get to move that many extra. And it was in a straightaway with this one, so you got to go 1 more. So I would have got 5 free spaces that don't count against you blowing the corners. But I was side by side with the car, but I was actually behind it.
No, you were in front of it.
Or in front of it. I thought I was behind it, because then if it went first, then I could have tried to land behind him in slipstream, which was my plan. And yeah, I would have blew the next corner, but I would have blew it by 1. I was going 3 and then hoping I got my +5. Well, I screwed up and went 3, and that was it. And so that's kind of where I fell behind, but I was with the pack. You and the black car were a whole turn ahead of us the first 2 races, or first lap. And then the black car fell back, and I caught up to it. No, I caught up to you guys. You just blew another turn ahead of us because you blew the corner again.
Yes, because I went 5.
Yeah, so I just caught up to the black car, and then you took off, and then right at the end, the red car had to pass me too. So, but that was a crazy race. This game is fun though.
Yeah, it was really fun. Well, that is all about our Heat game that we just played. So if you guys want to see more videos of us doing like a quick recap right after playing a game, let us know. We're trying to get back into it. We're pretty busy with life these past little bit. We also went to WSBG earlier in September, so if you guys want to see a quick recap about that, I did record a few videos and stuff.
They might not know what that means. It's the World Series of board gaming, where the best board gamers try to become the world champion of board gaming. And so yeah, we went. We tried our best. Obviously did not win. But yeah, if you guys want to see a video about that, let us know. We're gonna win at least a ring next year. I'm planning on. One of us need to win Heat, especially how much we've been playing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't even know what other games we're gonna play next year, because
it's almost a whole year away.
That could be for another video. Just let us know in the comments if you want us to do that. We have a lot to talk about that.
Yeah, so much. Our brains are just like, oh, about this, and then about this, and oh my gosh, we did this, because it's been months. So we apologize for that. Yep. Thank you so much for watching.
Make sure you like the video.
Yep, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Ring the bell, and I'll throw a video around here you can click on if you like our content. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.